the next day and it's still hot as heck here in Vegas. What does your car say? 106 right now on the weekend. We decided to do some Vegas stuff today. We are driving to the Sphere. So we've been seeing all these cool postings of the Sphere. So far I've seen it turn into an eyeball, Earth, a basketball because NBA Summer League is here. What else have we seen so far?
For 4th of July, they put like decorations and stuff on it, like a lot of patriotic stuff. I think they had the flag on it, and then they put like actual like fireworks and stuff on it too.
So if you don't know what the Sphere is or what we're talking about, it's a new hotel that they're building here. They just made it go live the first time in July. The hotel's not ready, but the visuals of it. So it's a big ball in the middle of the strip, or I would say on the south of the strip, and the whole thing has lighting and LEDs and graphics, and so they're able to put all these computerized graphics on this big ball that everyone can see. So this is the hypest thing in all of the world right now, not even just Vegas. So we are driving there to go check it out and see what we can find. If it looks like Earth, Enzo would be so happy today. It'd be so cool. One of the funniest things is that a lot of people who are staying at hotels next to it, they can no longer really sleep throughout the night because it's so bright. So all of a sudden from our balcony, we can even see this bright light, and I'm pretty sure it's a Sphere as well. So as we get closer, I'll show you guys what we see. There it is. There's the Sphere. We came all the way over here and it's not even on.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Huh?
I almost was having my doubts that it'd be on because I don't know if you'd be able to see it like during the daytime.
I don't know. I mean, some of the posts are in the daytime, but look how big and tall this big ball is.
That's so cool.
It's huge. You can't even tell that it's a big monitor. Like, you could see through it. Wow. Look how big that is, man. Let's go around it. Can we drive around it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how.
Oh, here we go, guys.
There you go.
Wow. It looks like a big golf ball. That's amazing. So I'm a little sad that it's not on right now. I guess it is only the night times. Maybe we'll make a night drive and come back. All right, so since the Sphere wasn't lit right now, we're gonna do some more Vegas stuff, and then maybe before we go home, we'll see if it's lit up, and we'll show you guys. So right now we just parked at Caesar's Palace, and Christina got her ring here. It's a Tiffany's wedding ring. It was our 10th year anniversary last year, and so we upgraded her ring. Show everybody your ring.
Wait, you got your ring too?
Oh yeah, I did too.
I was like, what are you talking about?
We're gonna go get our rings cleaned. We know that they do free cleaning service, so I'm gonna go get it cleaned. You know, I'm afraid every time because I wear this ring every day now, and it's supposed to be like special occasions. And then every day I'm using sanitizer, and obviously it's real gold, but it's like it might be doling it out.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of the times I always leave my ring off, and especially when I'm at home or if I'm going to work out and stuff, I leave it at home. And you're always like, "Where's your ring, huh? How come you don't have it on?" And I'm like, "Oh, because I don't want it to get messed up." And I feel like for sure sanitizer does dull it out too. So.
Well, they should be able to make it more shiny again.
Yeah, I like this a lot the more I look at it.
Alright, so we just got into the Tiffany store, and the guy said it takes about 5 minutes to clean. What they're gonna do is they're gonna steam it, they're gonna do some ultrasound thing to it. So I guess it's like putting it into a box, and the ultrasound waves will knock all the dirt off, steam it, and put some chemicals on it, shine it up. So they're gonna do that in about 5 minutes. That's all it takes. And then while we're doing that, Leia was looking at my earrings, okay, and she's been asking me for actually starting like this lunch that we just had. Christina, whoops.
Excuse you. So I would say over a week's time span, Leia keeps noticing other little girls with piercings. They see mine, they see yours. Hey, and then she's like, "Mom, can I get my ears pierced?" And I think I think she likes it because she wants to be able to pick the type of earrings that she wants.
So initially when she was born, Christina was like, hey, let's get Leia's ears pierced. And I said, what if she doesn't want her ears pierced? Let's let her decide as she grows older. And today's that day. And I'm kind of happy that she is the one that's choosing it. And because she's the one that's going to go through the pain and all that stuff. I know for you, you're like, I don't want her to go through that pain. But I want her to like know what this is.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess because when I was a baby, and that was like a normal thing back then, like my parents got it pierced and I don't remember it, and I'm glad that they actually did it when I was a baby, because I feel like, I don't know what the process is like, but even for...
So we can't film in here. Someone just told us we can't film, so we'll continue the conversation outside of... All you parents out there, I need to know, write this in the comments, where do we take our daughter to get her ears pierced? Do you go to Claire's,
No,
a place like that?
you don't go to Claire's.
Or do you go to a tattoo shop? Or where? So please help us out. Let us know where we should take Leia to get her ears pierced.
So what I've learned was that with Claire's, the workers there, a lot of them, they don't really get to practice, or like when they pierce kids' ears, that might be the first person that they've ever like pierced ears on. Like, so they don't really get too much practice before they get put on the floor to give them authority to do that to kids. So a lot of the times, like, you don't know if they're sterilizing the jewelry right, or if they're sterilizing the equipment. So I've been told, and through research, that you're supposed to take them to a tattoo shop, because that's where they sterilize everything and they know exactly what to do.
Or the Korean lady at a swap meet, because that's where I got mine done. Alright, so now we got our rings clean. My ring looks exactly the same as what I just got. This girl no longer has a ring on her hand, and that's because we found out that a prong broke, and what else? Oh.
So basically my ring, and I've never had this issue before, so I hardly wear it because I'm so careful with it and I don't want it to get messed up. And I think maybe one day when I was getting dressed, the prongs got stuck onto my clothes, so it probably got caught onto the thread or whatever it was, and maybe that's when the prong came off. I have no idea, but I always touch my ring because I'm always admiring it, and I'm like, why do these prongs feel so like pointy? Why is it sticking out so much? And even the worker, she was just checking it. She's like, yours feel like it sticks out more than usual. Like, is it a lemon? I don't know, but it kind of gave me like a sour taste to my mouth to just know that I've taken care of my baby, and for something like this to happen, and we haven't even had this ring for 1 year.
So her ring is getting serviced to get a new prong on there. There's some rubbing off on the actual SKU number inside the band, so they're gonna restamp it. A lot of little things wrong with this ring at Tiffany's, which I didn't think would ever be the case. So we're gonna get it fixed. Next up, I got this rolly here, and we're in front of a rolly store, and I want to get this rolly cleaned.
What's rolly?
It's a Folex. I got a Folex, okay? And so this was an inheritance. I've always wanted to buy my own, and I never wanted to accept it, just because I know that I want to prove to myself that I can buy myself a rolly one day. And so my dad always asked me, do you want one of mine that I have? And I always said no. And now when my dad's health is getting worse, and he asked me again, and I said, sure, you know, let me rethink it. And I accepted one of my dad's rollies because, you know what, it's something for me to keep that's his. It's a hand-me-down, and so this is something that I'm never ever gonna sell. You know, I used to think like if my dad was gonna give me one, I'm gonna sell it, get one that I like. No, this means so much to me, and I will never do that. I'm wearing this because, you know, it's a inheritance and it's my dad's. So I want to get it cleaned. He's probably had this for like 10, 20 years and never been cleaned. So we're gonna go into the Rolex store and see what they can do.
Here goes, sweetheart. 2 minutes, okay?
Hold on, don't touch it.
And I'll let you, give me 2 seconds. First, let's mommy's turn, okay? Here.
Do you like little diamonds more?
I don't know. Normally I would, but I was drawn more to that one for some reason.
What?
I'm like drawn to that one for. I like that one actually. Yeah.
This one's got diamonds though.
I know, but I just like how that one looks.
That does look nice.
Right?
All right, so when I went to Rolex, they said that they don't service there. They don't have a service center, and they sent us to this third-party place. This is called Butcherer. Well, I can't record here either, so let me go outside and record. All right, so I learned that at the Rolex store, if you want to get your Rolex clean, steaming is free. They put it also in the ultrasound, same thing like they do with rings and stuff like that, and necklaces. They put it in an ultrasound to clean off all of the dirt and grime, and then they steam it, and that's always free for life. But if you want to get it polished, it's about $420 to do that, and so I didn't do that today. I'm just going to enjoy this nice steam clean, and I got it back ready. It looks pretty good. It's looking nice and shiny. It definitely does look cleaner than when I got it, so I'm happy with the way it turned out. I'm sorry you don't have your ring today.
I feel so naked. I just have my Apple Watch.
Well, when I was at the Rolex store, the guy who took my watch for service, he wasn't wearing a Rolex. He was wearing like one of those $10 Casio digital watches that you wore like in the 90s. That's what he wore.
Funny. Was it like one of those, is it a baby G watch or something? G-Shock or something like that?
G-Shocks are like $100.
Oh, I never knew that. That used to be really popular though.
Now that we live here locally, coming to the casinos feel really cool because we get to go home after, and it felt good. One thing that I realized is we need to come to the hotels a lot more and really enjoy Vegas like everybody else.
I think also when we have time and when the kids are at school, we should just like try to play the slots or like play some roulette and stuff, and then gain points so we could have a getaway from our house and just like stay the night at like the hotel and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Leia, do you know where we're going?
No.
No? Guess where we're going.
Do you remember what this hotel is?
Yeah, which hotel is this?
Flamingo Hotel?
Flamingo Hotel?
I don't remember. I don't remember either. Garvey, Dad?
What?
Garvey.
What does that sign say right there?
I don't know.
You can't read what it says on the top? What does it say on the top?
I don't know.
Okay, let's keep walking then. We'll find out.
That's actually a tricky word because I don't know if she knows words that sound like a instead of a k, right? For circus.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say, Mom?
Nothing.
Hey, we're losing a kid. Come on, kid, we're losing you.
Is it Circus Circus?
I guess we're gonna have to find out.
How are you talking me? You know what it is.
Does it look familiar?
It looks like Circus Circus.
Should we go up to the wedding chapel?
Did you say you wanted a tattoo?
Yeah. And I also want to get my hair too.
Wow, well this is the place. Huh? It's gonna be like this, Leia.
Oh my gosh! Look, it's you. It's a Scorpio.
Are you really looking at tattoo pictures?
This one said I
Okay, thank you.
She's just for some reason looking at the whole
She's
album.
looking at it, not us.
Oh, she wants a real tattoo.
This tattoos I have right here.
I can't believe you're really looking at this right now, Leia.
Which tattoos are red?
None of them. Let's go.
Eddie.
What?
Why are we not getting tattoo?
Okay. Do you know how to get a real tattoo? You know why it stays on my arm forever? It's because you have to get a knife and then they cut your skin like that with a knife. And that's how they do the tattoo. Are you ready for that? It's for real life.
I don't want to know.
Where are we, Leia?
Circus Circus.
How do you feel?
I felt kind of like surprised that we went to another hotel again.
And are you happy or are you sad?
I don't even know. I'm like so surprised I'm here.
Alright, so we are about to watch our second show. How do you call this? Trapeze?
Trapeze.
Oh. Yeah, trapeze. Yep, I see somebody right there climbing the ladder. All right, so we just left Circus Circus, and before we go home, we want to see if the sphere is on. And so we're about maybe 2 blocks away. So let's all cross fingers. I hope we can catch this for the first time. Oh! It's on. It's basketballs.
Look at all these people that are just camping outside, getting videos of this basketball. Like, how crazy is this? What?
Look at the
Whoa.
wheel.
Look at
Ferris wheel.
the fair. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool too.
All right, the sphere is definitely causing a lot of traffic. A lot of people are pulling over and taking a look. Everyone's just kind of parked to the side. Both sides of us, we got a bunch of people. Even for us, we parked our car double parked right there just so we can see this guy. Look at that. One giant basketball. Man. I know you guys can't see this in person, but this is crazy. Like, I'm looking up at the sphere, not looking straight, and that's how big it is. But it looks incredible. It really does look like a basketball, which is amazing. One thing that we realize is that the design changes about every 5 minutes, so we've seen a few already. What's funny to me is that it's so big and so bright, but the words on it is not very clear. It's a little blurry, so it's not even HD quality, which is weird because they spent how many billions, like hundreds of billions of dollars on this, and it's not HD. But that could just be the NBA Summer League that we're talking about. Up an attraction where there's traffic, people crossing the street, and there's a whole line of people next to us taking videos of it. And when you got your lift, there's a lift right there. You see that little lift tag? When you make your driver get out and also take videos with you, this is crazy. There's like people honking and stuff. I think this is so cool. The craziest thing about this sphere is that it's next to the Ferris wheel, and this is supposedly, I think it's the world's largest Ferris wheel, and you can see how small it is compared to this giant blue basketball. You see that? That looks tiny compared to the basketball. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and watching the sphere with us. This was an amazing experience. I want to come back because I want to see Earth and I want to see the eyeball. So far we've seen the blue ball, we've seen this basketball, we saw another different type of raining basketballs, and we saw some like like firework type of thing. So the kids are getting tired, so we'll wait till next time, and we'll bring some chairs, and we'll just see if we catch something cooler. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Say I love you.
I love you.
All I want to is to